Hi, everybody. There's nobody here yet. I'm just by myself. Thought I'd come live for a little bit. Talk about what's going on next week. And what's up. And I have some squish to unbox. So I'm just going to say, yes, that's the new microphone right here. Welcome in, little sis. HD, hi, hon. How's the audio? Let me know so I can adjust the mic if it's too loud. Just trying to kind of messing with settings on it. Hopefully, HD, your package should be getting there soon. Yours and Zara went the farthest. Okay. Just wanted to double check. Okay, good. I'll still use good old Snowball, but I'm using blue here, the Yeti, trying to get used to it before next week. And I was telling Darlene, my yarn came for the Stephen West M-Cow. So I haven't opened it yet. Figured I'd open it on air with you guys. I thought I'd come in and go live for a little bit. Oh, you did, HD? Awesome. HD, do you have a name? A first name that you like to be called, or you just like being called HD? Excuse me. Gotta love that mute button. I do like the mute button on this thing. So what's everybody doing today? Oh, okay. Okay, HD. I try to call people by their names rather than their channel names. But if that's what you prefer, hey, as long as you're good with it, I'm good with it. And everybody tells me my channel name is Salon. Welcome in, Kathleen. Welcome in, dear. My channel name is Salon, but if I shortened my channel name, nobody would recognize it. I mean, it's what the channel's about: hooking and stitching and living on an island. So it's unique. I got a bad cold, so don't mind. I took some Buckley's. Let me tell you something. It takes your breath away, but it does work. At least I can breathe now. Got real nauseous when I took it, though. I had to lay down until the nausea passed. It's some rough stuff. Anybody that lives in Canada or has ever had Buckley's, the commercial says it tastes awful, but it works. And that's very, very, very accurate. Gracie's in here. She just plopped down beside me, sleeping. What a poop. Wouldn't let me lay down. Well, that's all right. I had to get up and take laundry off the line because I got to go to bed early tonight. I'm working short shift tomorrow, so up at 4 a.m. I told everybody leftovers for supper. I'm not cooking supper. So who wants to see some squish? Raise your hand if you want to see some squish. Well, exactly, HD. Exactly. Wasn't so funny, Kathleen, when I was kneeling on my knees at the porcelain god. Whew. Oh, really? Schools net are closed, Darlene. That's why I had to adjust my leaving time. And Warren I'm going to St. John myself because he is working for Marcus for a couple hours because Marcus is working for him Wednesday when I was supposed to work because I have to go to but this is Pulse Garn. It always comes wrapped in this nice plastic. It is CO2 neutral something. I can't read Dutch. Well, how are we going to open this without cutting the yarn? It's got a lot of tape on it. I want to get into it without tearing. Oh, Kathleen, it tastes really bad. Well, you guys that are in here, anybody doing the Stephen West MCal? I know Darlene is. She got her yarn already. And I just ordered because I have color cards for Pulse Garn, so I'm able to pick my colors. I can't recycle that bag. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I keep an eye out for that. Okay. This doesn't have. Let me pull it up on my phone here. It doesn't have the prices. I just have to go back here for a little bit. Find it so I can give you the prices on because their prices are really, really, really good. Okay, there it is. It's my invoice. Okay. Okay, it's in US dollars, but this is what I got. I'll pull the tape off. I got my favorite line by them, which is the Coast line. It is a wool cotton blend. Now, okay, I gotta show you these colors in the right way. Oh, my feet here. Let me get my colors out here. Just gotta get them situated here. Now get your opinion because there, and then here. I didn't get a lot. I mean, like I said, this was strictly for the MCal. I'll put this over here for now. Okay, I got these 3 shades. I'm going to show them to you. These 3 shades of blue. Okay. Now for the MCal, we had to have 2 contrasting colors, like a dark and a lighter one, and then we had to have a pop of color. And I'll show you my pop of color. But I haven't decided if which one of these 2 I'm going to use as my 2 shades. This is Nimbus. It's like a it's not really giving a good true color. I don't know if this will help at all. Now that's a little bit more truer to color. It's kind of a greenish blue. Then I got Harbor. That's a darker blue. Oh, let's see if we can. I'm trying to pick. I need better lighting in here. And then this one here is Marlin. Okay. So I'm either going to go with these 2 or these 2. or these two. Welcome in, Rays. Welcome in. And then we were supposed to have a pop of color. It's the least amount. You needed like 800 yards of each of these, and these each have almost 400. These have 383 yards in it. For my pop of color, I got peach. So, see if I can get this together. It's either going to be these three, these three, or these three. So I haven't quite figured out yet which two of the blues I'm going to use together. So I'm not sure yet, but that's Nimbus and this, because that's what I originally ordered. Right there, that's Nimbus and Harbor, and that's peach. So Nimbus and Harbor. See that these are the two colors I originally ordered. And then before I checked out, I went ahead and ordered some of this Marlin. I do have some of this already, so I can make another project with it. But I'll give you the details on it. I've read it before because I'm a big fan of Holst Garn. It's 55% lamb's wool, 45% cotton. These are 50-gram cakes, and there's 383 yards. And this is a number, it's pretty much, I'd say, a number one, number two. The thing is with this, let me shut my door here. With this, once you block it, welcome in, Lorraine, welcome in. It blooms tremendously because it's not a superwash. So it still has some of the lanolin on it from the sheep, but you can smell the lanolin. So that's what I got. So if you're a knitter and you haven't checked out Stephen West's mystery knit along, it's going to be starting October 6th. He has a couple videos out about it. Once this goes to replay, I'll put in some links. But if you just go to Stephen West on YouTube, you'll see it. He's got quite a few about the MCAL, and he's really excited about it, and I am too, because excuse me, I did not participate a couple years ago when I wanted to with the it was with the Slipstravaganza MCAL he did. I wish I would have, because the shawls were absolutely gorgeous. And those there were $290 US a piece. Which project? HD, it is Stephen West's mystery knit along for 2022. It's his 13th knit along, and it's called Twist and Turns. So we're figuring there may be some cables in it. Oh, Kathleen, hey, all you can do is try. And a lot of times Stephen puts up tutorials on his channel that are connected to the knit along. And what it's going to be is, I forget how many parts he said it was in, but it starts October 6th, and each week you get so many rows on the pattern. It's a shawl. We know that. Yes, HD, it's a shawl. If you go over to Stephen West's and just hold on one moment here. Let me see. Get this here. I just want to make sure. Okay. I just want to make sure there wasn't any you weren't going to get feedback. I just got to make sure it is muted. Okay, I just want to make sure I muted the YouTube when I'm fixing to go to get Stephen West. Okay.
The Westknits Mystery Shawl Knit Along is my...
Okay. Now then I go over here to StreamYard and I share my screen. Share screen. Microsoft Edge. Okay, this right here is the video for his MCal, and it's the introduction. It's called, and those, if you look in the background, are some of the shawls he makes. His work is very architectural, textured, and like I said, he shows you a lot of the techniques, and he has a lot of the techniques on his channel already. He's a phenomenal designer. He's so excited about this that he did a video. Yesterday, I watched on my way home from work, and he just kept saying, nope, 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 can't say nothing, can't say nothing. Oh, I want to say something. He goes, oh, hurry up, October 6th, get here. So he's really excited about the shawl. So this is him here, Stephen West. And I'm going to get the link here. Copy the link. I'm going to put it in, I'm going to pin it in the conversation there. All right, stop sharing. And we're back to StreamYard. Okay. Holzgarn, Kathleen. Rays, I get it from Holzgarn. I'll put the information. Welcome in, Amanda. Welcome in. Hold on here. This is the link for Stephen West's MCal. Okay. And where I get that yarn from is holzgarn.dk.en. I think it's /en for English. I think that's what it is, or it's .en. Let's see. It's Holzgarn, and they are. Here we go. Holzgarn DK, and if it's not /, then it's .dn. Well, let me just check my channel here. I check my. I'll check it real quick here for you. It is. It's holzgarn.dk /en, and that brings it up in English. And I'll tell you, the code of all the blends I have had the Super Soft, I've had the Coast, I have had I have some of the oh, hold on, I'll get it. This is the Holzgarn cube, or cube as Lisa says. Every two, don't forget thumbs up, everybody. My favorite yarn by them, Titicaca. Love my mute button. Is the Titicaca. This is pure alpaca. It is so soft. It is so soft. That's my favorite yarn. But this is their Tides. This is their, and maybe I can use one of these. I don't know yet, but those are the colors I ordered. I have Tides. This is Frost. Maybe that'll go. I'll just get your ladies' opinions. No, that's fine, Amanda. Yeah, last minute, girls. It was last minute. It's been a crazy week. I'm just gonna get one of each of these colors, and we'll play with colors a little bit, and I'll get your input. Okay. This is their Noble. Okay, this is Noble. This here is a 95% Geelong wool and 5% cashmere. I don't find it as soft as the Coast. Okay, this is the Geelong. I only got a couple of those, and I just sent some to somebody. This is Tides also. It's Sea Lavender. It's a purple tweed. It's hard to see. It's kind of like a grayish tweed. Let's see. Okay, this is Coast. This is Tides. Frost. Okay. Or we can. Is that too much of a contrast? The darker blue. Yeah, the marlin or harbor. Yeah, the sea lavender, because like I said, peach is my pop color. In the sea lavender, I've got 2 shades. Excuse me. Okay. Darlene, now contain yourself. This is called orchid and this is called iris. Okay. And then you pair that with the peach. But I have those in there too. And then I had the sea lavender. So I had like 3 shades. Yeah. And this is, that's a gray. It's skylight. I know I have another thing of the see, I got a bunch of blues. I had bought all this iris, peach, and frost. There's iris, peach, and frost. Oh, this ain't working out too good. My hands aren't. Iris, peach, and frost. So yeah. So I'm playing with the colors, but this is all for Stephen West MCal. 3 colors. The 2 main colors are contrasting, whether it's a light and a dark, you know, but one light, one dark. They got a contrast. And then you have one that's going to pop, and that's your least amount of yarn that you need. So I wasn't sure, you know, what to order. I'm telling you, I'm waiting for this to go on sale. The Titicaca, I'm almost out of it. Oh my God. It is just so soft. It's just so soft. Oh, it's so soft. But I only get it when it's on sale. Only when it's on sale, because if it's not on sale, it's expensive. I'm just going to shove this under the table for now. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, there might be some brioche. Not quite sure. There could be some slips. There could be some slip stitch work. Short rows. It could be a lot of things. You never know with Stephen West. And you never know with Stephen West what you're going to get. But he has some gorgeous, gorgeous. I've never done one of his patterns yet. There's always a first. There's always a first. Well, Amanda, once October 6th gets here, you have to, you know what you start with, you got to stay with. So that's why I'm but that's the idea, Darlene. It's to go outside. Yeah, it's I'm sorry. I've got a bad cold. Yeah, it's definitely worth going to look. And it's good to step outside your comfort zone now and then. Just like with the hashtag work the whips. Everybody's trying. I mean, they're saying it's motivating them. And hey, if that's motivating people, hey, awesome, because I'm trying to get mine done too. I did that short video this morning, the unboxing of this, and just a little catch up on what's been going on, and which we'll talk about a little bit here for this next coming week. The MCal starts October 6th. I think he said he might have one more video out before it starts. So I'll look for that. I haven't had much time this week to really do anything. Very little knitting and crocheting. I got a little bit done, but not much because of work. tomorrow I work a short shift. Thank God it's only a short shift because today was my only day off and I had to go to the mainland. But next week I'm going to be in Prince Edward Island, and I'm going to take you guys with me on the trip again. Hopefully this time I'll get a little bit of time to go out and about and get a little bit of footage. It'll be a little warmer than it was last year in November. And I'm hoping, if I can work it out right, to take a trip down to Nova Scotia to take Darlene's little canvas that I have here and drop it off to her, give her a big hug, and have a little visit, and then scoot home. Because it's only 3 hours and 6 minutes from where I'll be staying down to her house, and then from her house to my house is about 5-6 hours roughly, give or take. Who knows? I may do it in 4.5. Just depends. But so that's what. And I'm taking the computer. I'm going to do a live from PEI while I'm in school in the evening. I'm going to do a live. And also, I'm going to take some projects with me to work on. Yeah, Lorraine, I got it. It said Ella. Is that your first name, Ella? Let me know. I did get an email from you about welcome in, Donnie. Welcome in. So that's, I may take my little flippy doodle here and try to do that tutorial while I'm up there. I can do my tutorial. It's on my phone. It's not on my camera, but somebody said that the tutorial I did with this wasn't bad. So I'll take this with me. Between this and this is going to weigh my luggage down. But I stopped working on the twisted rib mitts because I want to do the tutorial on twisted rib because I love how it looks. But yeah, there's lots going on, and I know we're all getting ready to start doing our Christmas gifts. I got the last 2 packages from the Potiversary out. They went out, and now I have 3 advent boxes left to go. And that's all I have left to mail out. Thank God. Oh, okay. Okay, Lorraine. I wasn't sure I'm picking out. But then when I read it, I realized what it was. So no, just keep me posted. Just keep me posted. If you're a member over at Lisa's Ladybird's channel, we're doing the Secret Santa this year, but it's members only because of the issues they had last year. But that's Lisa's gig. So I'll let her talk about it. She has videos or on her community tab. Go be a member. Believe me, it's worth it. It's really worth it. And I've had several requests for next year. The Happy Mail Advent Project. I have quite a few people wanted to know if I was going to do it again next year. Well, I will be putting a poll up on the community tab closer to the end of the year. And from what I understand, the 8 of us. Yes, as a member, Darlene, you'll have packages coming. Yeah, you'll get a little welcome pack too. The longer you're a member, like I've been a member over a year, and you saw the gift card, but I bought that from Wool Warehouse, and then she sent me some squish from Wool Warehouse. See, HD, I don't do any of the, I really don't do a lot as far as like MCALs or crochet alongs on Instagram. I pretty much stick it here. I welcome in, Brenda. Welcome in, hon. I try to keep everything, for the channel here on YouTube. I do post on Instagram now and then. A lot of times it's just sunrises and sunsets where I'm working. But I do post some stuff on Instagram. I should get more active because I did change my Instagram name to coincide with the channel, Hook and Stitching Island Style, dot Island Style or underscore Island Style, something like that. So, and of course we have our Yaya group. And I've been trying to remain very active in that too, because we have grown and there's been a lot of activity, a lot of friendships made, a lot of inspiration has come from there. So the Yayas and the YouTube channel are tied very close together because most everybody's members on both sides. So it's a lot of fun. In fact, I just drew for it was last week, might have been last week, the free patterns. One person didn't claim their pattern, so I have got to draw for another one. I have quit notifying people unless they're a member. And when I say member, it's an Island Yarny from my Ko-Fi. If they're a member of the channel, that's the only place I have memberships is on my Ko-Fi shop, coffee, whatever you want to call it, Ko-Fi coffee. And if I will notify them. Anybody else, well, HD, we have a group there, the Yarny Yayas, and there's about 112 of us. So we have a lot of fun on there, and I do some things on there that I don't do on YouTube. We have our own contests or giveaways on there too. Right now, we have a couple hashtags going. So somebody has a phone ringing. Oh, it's my home phone. Hold on one moment. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I was the pastor. He's been coming to my house to use my internet. He's taking a class. So I put Gracie outside. She's doing her business, and Barb's out there with her now. So I'll be on here till 6 o'clock, and then hubby comes home. So we got to go to work early. 4 a.m. I got to get up tomorrow. It was. Today was very on the cool side. It did reach 18, and I was just talking. It's 64 right now and sunny. I don't know what 64 is in Celsius, but Barb and I were saying this tomorrow when I get home from work, we have got to vacuum the pool. Okay, I missed something here. Before they burst. Oh, okay. Wait, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, let me see what's going on. I missed here. Oh, Brenda, I'm so sorry. I'll keep her in my prayers. I just actually today I had talked with about my sister, and it seems she has what's called autoimmune hepatitis, and she's on medication for the rest of her life for it. So I've been waiting since last week to find out what the results were of the biopsy. Okay, what else is showing? Yes, they've come a long way with diagnosing those, Brenda. A long way. 18? Okay. So, so that's what's been going on. This is the next tutorial I'm doing. I started, but I stopped so I can do the tutorial stitch. What did I do here? Oh, that's just the yarn. That's just the yarn. I am going to do the tutorial on this twisted rib. I love the looks of it. I think it's pretty. And that's going to be the next tutorial I do is twisted rib. So I didn't go any further on that project. I am trying to do, work my whips and work on getting, by the end, I mean, school's putting a kink into it, but I'll be taking, I don't know, 3-4 projects with me. And I'll try to work on them when I'm done for the day. Now, originally, it was going to be from 9 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon, which wasn't bad. But because they added this new statutory federal holiday honoring Her Majesty that just passed away, all the schools are closed Monday. All banks, all federal offices are closed. So I got an email from the college saying that there's no classes, but we will have all our time in Tuesday to Friday. We're going to do the class. We'll have all the hours. They just adjusted the time from 8 to 5 every day. Kathleen, it's so easy. You're going to be surprised how it looks complicated, but it is so easy. I will tell you, it's tough on 9-inch circulars with Karen Simply Soft because Karen Simply Soft has no give and it splits. But I like it. I like the yarn. But and this here was the test that I was working on, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it by October 10th because it's a dress tunic. I mean, this is the yoke. Yes, it's got sequins in it, but I will finish it. But I'm just gonna pay her for the pattern and give her my apologies. But life gets busy. I've done a lot of tests for her, and I finished them all. This one I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish. So, oh, you're just kicking them out, Lorraine, aren't you? Who are you testing for? Let us know. Because I did that test for Lindsay. And I went back to working on my dive top and my blanket and I have a mosaic project I'm working on. I can't show you because it's a Christmas present. And if I showed you, the person who it's for would know exactly who it's for. Love the mute. Mute. You don't have to listen to my coughing. I'm going to take some more cough medicine. I got some decongestant. I'm hoping my New Year resolution will be not to have so many whips on the go. But I keep saying that every year, and I always have 5 to 10 whips going. I did frog quite a few of mine, though. Yeah, well, that's why I work between, a thin yarn and worsted weight. I haven't done anything in chunky for a while. I do have some chunky yarn, but I haven't done anything. But like I said, I want to work on what I have. That's why we're doing the hashtag work the whips for September, but we may move it on and do it in the month. But we may just do hashtag work the whips till the end of the year and see if you can get all your whips off your hooks. Because Darlene and I, and anybody's welcome to join in, Darlene and I are trying to decide what our New Year's Eve cast on is going to be for next year, whether it's knitting or crochet or Tunisian. Yeah, I love mosaic. I do. Did everybody catch the live that Courtney did with Ginger over at Yarn Geek? She did really good, and she's going to start doing a live now and then. Gorgeous Knits. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have Yarn Pond too, but I have, and the only one I get from Yarn Pond is Lindsay. But Lindsay, usually I get an email from her because I'm on her mailing list. Everybody knows. I mean, I love Lindsay. I love her designs. She's just awesome. She is just, I can't promote her enough. She just does such beautiful work. And the thing is, her designs are challenging. She does have some that are advanced, and I have one that's on the next knit eco chic pattern I'm doing is the Airbender. That is one of her most difficult patterns, and that's on my list. Okay, you did catch it, yeah. Well, I'm doing, while I'm up at school, her and I are going to record. That's another reason I've got to take all this stuff with me. We're going to record her interview because, my interviews I record and then I put them on as a premiere, and then the person I interviewed comes on and can interact. Oh, HD, how do you do it? I'm always starting something new. Okay, well, I'll tell you, Stephanie Aaron I do for crochet. I've done Eclair Makery for knit and crochet. Stephanie Aaron, yeah, she's Stephanie Aaron. I've done Tunisian and crochet for. Lindsay, knitting with chopsticks, a couple other ones in there that I've tested for. Oh, okay, HD. So you've been busy. You've been busy. Or socks. Oh, okay. All your whips are socks. I only have, I think, one pair of socks right now on the needles. And that's just one sock I have to finish. But yeah, so like I said, Darlene and I are trying to figure out what our New Year's Eve cast on is going to be. And in the back of my mind, I'm toying with, where the channel is going to go to. And God forbid I'm going to say this, 2023. Wow. Time's flying. And everybody seems to like the interviews I do. Like I said, I've got three lined up. Yeah, I am, but eventually I get them done. Like I said, I ripped a few out. One, because I wasn't enjoying the yarn I was working with. But the pattern's still there to be done. But I want to finish my priestess coat. And through all of this, I'm trying to finish up my Christmas gifts. I have so much, I have so much finished items right now that haven't sold. So probably going to be gifting quite a bit of it for Christmas. Yeah, don't forget the thummies. It helps the algorithm. Whatever. I just enjoy when you ladies come. I just enjoy it. We've got 8 here. And I think the biggest live I have had was the Podiversary live that I did. I think I had 25 in at one time. Kathleen, Darlene, what did we cast on last year? I forget. I've done so many projects this year. I totally forgot what we cast on last year. Priestess Coat, I think, wasn't it? That she finished hers and I didn't finish mine, but I will finish it. It's right here. But trying to get through these 3 Advent boxes because there's some handmade gifts that are going in the Advent boxes. Next year I won't do 3 Advent boxes. I might do something a little different. Okay, the Priestess Coat's what we did last year. So that was a Tunisian project. I think this year we're looking at a knitting project. Casting on something. Because, listen, Darlene's a converted crocheter to knitting. She loves knitting. I mean, she still crochets. She loves her amigurumi, but she loves the knitting. I love all of them. Knitting, crochet, Tunisian. I love all of them. I will always have at least one of each on the needles and hooks. Okay, so we'll start looking for a knitting project. I could really blow all your minds and say, let's do the Airbender, but you guys might not like it. It's about that thick pattern. It's got cables. It's got drop stitches. It's got beads. Yeah, it's a really difficult pattern, but it's a beautiful pattern. I don't know. Maybe I'll ask Lindsay if we decide to cast on one of her designs. Okay, Lorraine. Okay. I'm going to talk with Lindsay and I'm going to ask her if it's okay if we're going to pick one of her designs. I'm going to tell her there's a bunch of us that are going to do a New Year's Eve cast on and we're going to pick one of her patterns. I have a lot of Lindsay's patterns. I'll go through them. I won't pick Airbender. I love Airbender. I'm going to do Airbender, but maybe we can do a shawl. She has one that's really pretty. It's called Butterfly Silk. Darlene's got her yarn to do it. You would try the Airbender. Ouch! Ow, I'm hooked. I grabbed these all here because these aren't all her patterns. This is the Airbender pattern. Okay, it's charted. It's charted, and it's written. You see a lot of LCRC. That's all cables. Hello, Wriggles, from your little corner of Kentucky. That's Airbender. But another pretty one she has is Butterfly Silk. And I have that in here somewhere. This is the one I just did. That was the English. I just tested that one there. That's the one you guys saw I did in the merino. Bear with me. I have 2 stacks of, oops, what did I just knock over? My rechargeable battery. Hold on. I'm a walking disaster today, aren't I? I'll just stick those under there. Yes, I can. Let me find a picture where it shows Airbender opened up. I'm trying to find one that shows Airbender completely done. Well, it's hard to see. That's the Airbender Shawl. I have a better picture of it. Let me see here. Let me find it. Because we can do one for crochet also. We can do a crochet and we can do a knit one for somebody that doesn't want to knit. I actually do have something for crochet that can be used as a scarf or as a wrap. And it's right here. I'll show you what it is. You can choose which one you want to do. I just got to go in the closet here for a minute. I'm a disaster today, aren't I? What did I miss? Well, it's on its way, HD. It's a 6.5 millimeter. Okay. I was telling you that Lindsay has this other one called Butterfly Silk. This pattern she made for her, this shawl she made for her mother out of silk. This is the shawl. It's called Butterfly Silk. Now, I've done a tutorial on the butterfly drop stitch, BDS. The whole shawl has that stitch. And I showed you how easy it was. So this is another possibility for a choice of patterns. We have the wyvern. That's a knitting shawl. Okay. All right, those are blankets. I don't think we want blankets. I think I got this one backwards. Okay, yeah, I got this one backwards. And this is another shawl that I've been wanting to do. I started it once. That's knitting. It's going to be, we always have Hedwig. Anybody that watched Lisa knows. And we have Hedwig for a crochet. So I'll put those 2 crochets, couple knitting. We can decide what we want to do. I mean, I've got some gorgeous shawls in here from these are from the Canadian collection that I have. Yeah, we would do a shawl. Like, I got Scottish thistles. These are all named after the provinces. Of course, my province didn't get one. There's Prince Edward Island. Well, here's some better pictures of it. There's the Prince Edward Island shawl. You can do it either at an angle or straight. This is the Victoria shawl. This is Alberta. These are all the provinces here in Canada. That's the Alberta. And this is Saskatchewan. These are all in fingering weight yarn. This is Manitoba. This is Newfoundland. It's got nups in it, leaves, beads. A lot of these have beads in it. Now, this is the Rose of the North. They do it 2 ways. This, and the Rose of the North is Quebec. They do it that way, and then they have a solid version of it. Looks more like a tablecloth. So that's the Geographic series. And I will tell you, they are not beginner patterns. That I can tell you, they're not beginner patterns. So, crochet, we have two. I showed you Hedwig for crochet. There's Hedwig. And here is the other crochet, the Phoenix. I gave away a shawl pattern to this. Welcome in, Tori. Welcome in. Tori, you never got a hold of me, dear. You had won a pattern on the Yaya page for hashtag outside your comfort zone. I never heard from you. But these are the two crochet ones. Okay, so that's going to be the choice for crochet. Hedwig or the Phoenix. That's crochet. Knitting, we have a few more choices. I've got 4 for knitting. Hold on a moment. I'll get the Nova Scotia out. All right, give me a second here. Got patterns coming out of the binder. Oh, those are flowers. Nova Scotia. Actually, I have a dragon pattern. It's crochet. It's a crochet pattern. That's one of the ones I'm going to show. Nova Scotia is called the Scottish Thistles. That is Nova Scotia. That's the Nova Scotia shawl. That's all right, Catherine. You got to take care of. Okay. Yeah. Well, okay. Let me get my notebook out. It's here somewhere. My notebook is here somewhere. There it is. All right, here it is. Okay. Let me just put this over here. Well, Tori, go over and look at the Facebook page. You can pick a pattern worth up to $10 Canadian. And then just email me your pattern choice and where you got it at. But it's $10 Canadian. Okay, pen. I'll use my Lisa Ladybird pen. Gonna use my Lisa Ladybird pen, see? Okay. So here's the 2 crochet patterns. And you have time to think about it. This is Hedwig. And I'll have to help whoever does this pattern because and this is a paid for pattern. I will tell you that ahead of time. It is paid for. There is a problem with it that I figured it out. But this is Hedwig. And this is the Phoenix, what they call scarf. But you can also use it as a shawl. So I'm going to put the crochet as the Phoenix and Hedwig. That's going to be the choice if you crochet. Okay. Now, knitting. The first one is called Frozen Skies. And that's the Frozen Sky Shawl. It uses 2 colors. Okay, that's Frozen Skies. And I think this was a free pattern. I will double check on all this. Now, Mr. Priest Guardian, you said dragon. Okay. One of them is a dragon. It's called the Wyvern. And the pattern gives the whole history. This is a paid for pattern. And it's not a super easy pattern. But this is the Wyvern. This is the Dragon Shawl. And I'll put, we got on the community tab, I'll put links and stuff for this. This is the Wyvern. This is a dragon. And in it, it gives the history of where the Wyvern came from. So I have the rest of the pattern. It's about that thick. Because I took the charts and I got the whole thing printed up. Because she had just had charts, and then I'm not real good at charts, so she emailed me and says that she had wrote it up. Well, when I printed it up, it was 74 pages. So that's the Wyvern. Okay. There's going to be 4 choices for knitting. And then we'll talk about then you have Butterfly Silk from Lindsay. Okay. And then we have Airbender. Okay. Now, when I finish talking about this, then I'll tell you the other announcement. So let me get out the provincial ones. Okay. I'm taking out the provincial ones. Okay. These are all the provincial ones. If you would like to knit the one from your province, if they have them, like they don't have one for New Brunswick. Okay, and there's not one for BC, but there's one for Victoria. If you would like to knit the one for your province, get a hold of me. And I will send you the pattern. Nope, there's one. There's Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, Victoria, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Newfoundland, and Quebec. And Quebec has 2 choices. You can do it either like that or the solid circle. Now, these are advanced patterns. Just giving you a heads up. So I'll put those over there. So those are all of our, and then I'm just going to put the provincial patterns. You have time to think about it because this cast on doesn't go on till New Year's Eve. So you have time to think. Darlene, I don't know why they didn't do one for New Brunswick. But I'm just putting here for New Year's. And I'll write up something on the community tab about this. And in the the yayas. New Year's cast on. And when I say cast on, it could be hook or needle. So okay, Amanda, have a good gym session, dear. I'm gonna be getting off shortly anyways because hubby's coming home from work. But so this gives you guys something to think about. And here's something else to think about. Are you ready for this? I will be giving away one of the crochet patterns and a knitting pattern, whichever we decide on. You too, Brenda. Have a wonderful weekend, dear. Hugs and loves to you. And we will discuss this more as it's only September. It's only September, so you have lots of time. I'm sure everybody's going to change their mind. Me, I don't have to buy any yarn. I can just go stash diving for what I need. I've got lots of fingering, number 2, number 3, number 4. I got lots of it. But later on this year, we will do a couple giveaways. And depending on what pattern we decide on, But I will be gifting the patterns to a couple of people. Hi, Demetra. Welcome in, dear. Oh, that's all right, Demetra. I'll be going next week when I'm in Prince Edward Island. I'm going to have a live also. I'll be able to do a couple hour live in the evening before I go to bed. I have to get up at 6 o'clock for school. Welcome in, Sharon. Welcome in. Oh, just as I'm getting ready to get off because hubby's coming home from work. But don't worry. I will be going. I am definitely going live when I'm in school because I'm taking all this with me. Because I'm recording the interview with Courtney from Fiberfox Studios next week. And when I get back from school, I am going to be recording the one with Samuel from An Irish Knitting Podcast, our first male interviewee. And I love his work. But so Demetra, Sharon, what we were just talking about, we have decided for New Year's Eve, we're going to have a cast on, whether it be crochet or knitting. We haven't picked out. There's going to be 2 patterns to choose from for. I'll just go through them really quick. I'm going to write up something on the community tab and on the Facebook group. The 2 crochet patterns are Hedwig, the owl. This is a paid for pattern. And the Phoenix scarf. I think this is a paid for pattern too. Those are the crochet. Then knitting, we have 4 knitting patterns. But then if you're from Canada, we also have the provincial shawl patterns. Okay. And if you want to do the shawl pattern from your province, just let me know. So the 4 I chose for the New Year's Eve cast on knitting, you get to choose. It's the Airbender by Lindsay Luchuk. Also, her butterfly silk. Now, both of those incorporate the butterfly drop stitch that I demonstrated along with the I-cord and Picot bind-offs. Oh, Kathleen, no, it doesn't have. You don't have to. You don't have to. If you don't want to do it, this is just, we just see everybody, we all do it. Like Darlene and I just did the same pattern as a cast on. You don't have to. We're just going to cast something on New Year's Eve. It's your cast on for the new year. And then we had Frozen Skies. These are all real, just pretty light shawls. And then we had the Wyvern, which if you guys remember many, many videos ago, I showed a picture of this. This is the dragon shawl. Demetra, Ontario and New Brunswick were left out, as was Labrador, as was British Columbia. They had one for Victoria, but no, they left us out. We don't have one. We have, okay, there's Nova Scotia. Oh, I got in my way. Prince Edward Island, Victoria, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Newfoundland, and the 2 for Quebec. These are the 2 for Quebec. It's round, or you can do it at crescent. No, they forgot about us, Demetra. So if you want, you can do one of the other provinces. If you're from Canada and you'd like to do it, you don't even have to be from Canada if you don't want to do it. I mean, that could be another knit along we do. Pick one of the provinces. But this is for our new. Yeah, pretty much, Darlene. Yeah, you're right. They may not like that, but New Brunswick and Ontario got left out of the mix. We got left out of the mix. I'll have to go back and check, see if they've updated the pattern. That was an ebook that I bought with all those patterns in. There are nups. I have no idea what a nup is. I think I have an idea what it might be. Welcome in, Diane. Welcome in. There are beads. Okay, it's done in fingering weight yarn. And then, a fingering weight. Okay, well, I'm going to put a post up over the weekend. I'm going to work up a post for both the community tab and in the Yayas. And you have a few months to decide what you want to do. I'll put links to all the patterns in the post, and a little bit about what we're going to do for the cast on. And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Can you hear me? I'm talking really quiet. At the end, there's going to be a gift away, right? Okay. Just so you know. I have to look that up, Kathleen. It's not ringing in my head here. But I've got to wrap this up because hubby's coming home. And my cough medicine's wearing off, and I'm getting that tickle, and I'm going to go into a coughing fit again. So, got a few things to think about. Don't forget, hashtag work the whips. Hashtag outside your comfort zone. That one's ongoing. It's going to continue to go because I'm going to push you outside your comfort zone. 2023, the year you try something new. Either a new a new technique, whether it be knitting, crocheting, Tunisian, or you step up your pattern level. If you don't know how to read a pattern, then learn to read a pattern. So 2023 is going to be new beginnings. All kind of new things going on. It's just throwing some things out there that have been going on in my head, and you guys know it's a dangerous place in my head. You know that. You've been with me 3 years. So I'll check that out, Kathleen. I will check that out. Oh, Wriggles, I got faith in you, girl. I got faith in you. I know you'll finish them dragons. So, you guys know what I'm going to say. Hugs and happiness. Pass it on. Make the world a better place. Cheer that person up that may need the cheering up. Please keep Brenda's sister in your prayers, and my sister, or send them good thoughts. Lisa. Okay. Well, Lisa, I thought you might have been lurking. That might be about motivation, Lisa, for New Year's, for you to cast on Hedwig, because that's one of the patterns we're going to use. 4 Wriggles? Wow, that's a lot of dragons. I have faith in you, Wriggles. I know you can do it. I will, Sharon, I will. I'll just take more of that nasty taste in Buckley's. But and maybe Sunday when I get back from the hospital, we can do a short live before I head out Monday, because I've got to get packed. I haven't anything packed yet. My books, my computers, projects, clothes. Make sure I take enough underwear. You too, HD. Thank you, Lorraine. I'm going to take you guys with me, so there'll be footage. Who knows? Maybe we'll just do a live while I'm driving. That could be interesting. Like my days in the trucking. When I was trucking, I just didn't do YouTube back then to do lives. But thank you for coming in, Lisa. I appreciate it. And you looked absolutely beautiful in your Hedwig. And I did catch her live, but I was laying down because I was nauseated and I wasn't feeling good. So I was just lurking, listening to you. I took some medicine that made me sick. But, and I'll work with this here. I'm going to be working. I downloaded the software, so I'll learn how to do this. So everybody be looking for the post on the community tab over the weekend and on the Yayas. And also, please talk to all your friends. Tell them to go subscribe to Ladybird Loves, because we want her at 2,000 by Christmas, her birthday, because we want her to do another Cal. And get on Instagram. So tell everybody. She needs probably about another 600, 500 roughly. So let's get her to 2,000, because I want to have her see her on IG. Yeah, and I want to have her do another Cal. So I'm going to bid you all adieu. And hi, Saf. Hi, sweetie. Just getting ready to get off because hubby's coming home. But there'll be another live this coming week from PEI after I get out of class. And maybe on the way up, I'll put you in the holder there and we can live chat while I'm driving along. You can have that Lisa, hey, you said it. So I'm going to push it. We're going to get you to 2,000. So everybody in here, tell your friends, your family. If you have a second channel, subscribe, like, thumbs up. And if you haven't become a member yet, okay, Sap, bye. Go check out Lisa's memberships. A lot of fun. All right. I'm out of here saying bye for now from Deer Island. Love you all. Thank you all for coming. And I'll see you again this week. Maybe this weekend we'll do another live. Bye-bye for now.